What's up, family? Making this video to let you know that everything happens for a reason. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Once you understand that, you'll stop reacting to life so harshly. You'll accept it. Learn to accept things because you trust that they're for your highest good. How many times has something happened to us that we thought was awful and then it turned out to be great? We don't remember those things. Or we wanted something to happen one way and it ended up happening the other way and it was better for us in the long run. We don't tend to pay attention to those things. Understand that everything that has happened to you has happened for a reason. The good, the bad, the ugly. Now, the question is, have you learned a lesson from it? Have you, cause the blessing's in the lesson. Sometimes the blessing is in the lesson. If you know the iron's hot, you're not going to touch it. Because you burnt yourself before. You know? If you know the block is hot, you're going to leave it alone. Now, this is something our young people need to learn more, but, you know, we all getting there. But understand that everything happens for a reason. Now, you're going to take the lesson out of what has happened, the good, the bad, and you can learn lessons from everything. The good, you got to learn from the good, too. Mostly from the good, you got to learn to be humble. You know, learn the humility when you're getting blessed. Embrace the love. Don't be entitled. You know, when something bad happens, you learn from it. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. And if something ugly happens, you learn to endure it. And hopefully it changes you for the better. But hopefully you avoid that. But understand that everything is happening for your higher good. You have to trust that. And when you trust that, you transmute it. That's how you transmute something. When you think something's horrible and then you transmute it and you don't let it phase you, you transmute it into something wonderful. And that's creating your reality. Your ships come in over calm seas. So no matter what's happening to you, stay calm. A lot of times we pour kerosene on the fire because of the way we react, because we don't just chill. You have to learn to chill, control your emotions. Stop trying to show off, stop trying to be tough. I get it. Defend yourself, defend your honor. Another thing, mind your business. A lot of things happen because people don't mind their business. Because if people truly believe that everything happened for a reason, they mind their business more. Because they be like, oh, that's happening for that person for a reason, unless they can help. If you're here to help a situation and show love to a situation, then good. But if you're just there to, you know, talk crap, you know, be prepared for the consequences of that. And I can make a video like this for hours about, you know, everything happening for a reason and how one thing, you know, sometimes you don't realize until years later, or sometimes you don't realize till, you know, you just, you know, decades later, or situations have to happen and you look back like, oh man, thank God. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be this if that didn't happen. I wouldn't be here if that wouldn't happen. I wouldn't have, you know, grown and changed and learned and had to pivot and, you know, whatever. That's why trusting your instincts is very important, because a lot of times your instincts will tell you if you're supposed to be in that situation or not. Like, we ain't playing for this one. This one, you know, we don't want to happen, but if you keep going down, it's going to happen, and you'll learn from it. Been plenty of times I was like, well, God, you know what I mean? Now I understand. I understand a lot more now. It took time, it took patience, it took faith. But now I'm here, at peace. Not looking outside of myself for validation or love or attention. Everything I need is inside. Because I'm just grateful. I'm at peace, man. No disrespect. You know, I love Biggie, but he gone. He died in his 20s. Young 20s. I'm still here talking to y'all. I'm grateful, man. I was 10 years old when he passed away. I'm 39 now. Think about that. That was almost 30 years ago. Ridiculous. And for what? Nothing. But, like you said, everything happens for a reason. So, you know, just gotta be grateful. But I say that really so you can understand that when something might be going quote unquote wrong in your life or contrasting, you don't have to let it weigh you down. You take it with a grain of salt, keep it moving, and you look for the blessing in it. You look for the lesson and the blessing in it. And you'll be surprised what you get from it. That's alchemy. That's alchemy. You know what alchemy is? Like, you know, turning metals to other metals, turning lead into gold and all that. That's the same thing. That's spiritual alchemy. You're turning a horrible situation into a wonderful situation through your faith, through the way that you respond instead of react. Because you trust. Trust life. Trust the universe. But it's easier to trust when you're on the right path. The redemption's for everybody. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and move on. Change is inevitable. Oh well. Whatever happened, happened. Move on. You got today. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow never comes. All you got is right now. Stay in right now. Embrace right now. When you think about the past, tell your mind to shut up. We're thinking about right now. We're thinking about where we're going to be. Because you create your future now. You can't create your future in the future. You create the future now. This is the only control you have. So stay here. Stay in the present moment. And create what you want. And trust that what's happening to you is pushing you to where you need to be. Thy will be done. Thank God. Love y'all. Peace.